All right, this would be Chalice number 6, Ailing Loran. This is the first part of the run where I kind of, in my notes, want to make sure I have enough resources, elixirs and cocktail-wise. So in my notes, I have about 5 elixirs, 7 cocktails for this. We're at 7-7, so we should be okay. As you can see, my insight is at 0. We do have some Madman's knowledge, but we kind of use it for later because we got to buy like pearl slugs and some other stuff. So I try to like not go through my inventory. So yeah, 5 elixirs, 7 pungies, right around there. We'll head on in. Fun spider rooms later on, not in this first. Well, there's some spiders, but it's an easy room in this one. But there's a dual spider maiden room later on. So we'll just run on in, get the lamp like we normally do. All right, we're gonna head in and go to the right. You could elixir, I think, to be safe, but for the most part, I've been able to just run by these guys. If they're close to the ladder, it may not be safe, but we'll just kind of go up here and head over here to the lever room. Definitely want to elixir here. And drop down. Just kind of go a little nice and easy. You can see I went a little early because he did kind of aggro to me a little bit. And those guys can really de-aggro off the cocktail real quick. Alright, so pretty easy lever-wise. Just run straight across. We're going to go through the boss gate and then head down a side, one of the little side rooms, side treasure rooms here. So there's a little trap you can run across here. There's a guy who's going to jump out at me. Just run straight across. Kill him. There'll be another room full of full of beasts here. So try not to get their aggro. Punchy, go in and go left, and then we're going to take a right and go across a bridge. This one. Oh, we're gonna do some blood bullets because we're gonna do a lot of shooting in this room. With the cocktails, Molotov. There's a guy at the end of the mist here, just kind of patrolling. You want to pull that. So in here, 3 spiders we want to kill. Head over to the left here. We're in a bone marrow ash. They're kind of not doing anything. Knock it over, let them kind of aggro. Blood bullet, bone marrow ash. Normal shot. And one more here. Same thing, rinse and repeat. So there'll be ritual blood 4s in here, in 2 of the chests. If you've been watching this far already, you know I just kind of grab everything in the rooms. Two molds, a fire gem, and this should be the other ritual blood 4. But main thing, just the ritual blood 4s is all you need. And then we're going to head back to the bridge and we're going to drop down. We're not going to mark out. We're just going to drop down. Maybe some more bullets here real quick. You can hear the guy kind of growling a bit. Just going to drop down to the bridge. And to your right is going to be the enemy. Sometimes he's already patrolling. Yeah. It's another enemy where you don't want to stand too close, even though he's due for transition. I killed him during the transition there. Kind of back off. Let him transition because he can do quick attacks on you. And there's another Ritual Blood 4 in here. So we'll mark out. A lot of times you can almost pre-fire them, just like close distance as they're walking towards you. And you can, as I got the parry there, you can get it as well. Alright, Beast Possessed Soul, round 2. So similar to the one we did earlier in the Chalice, we can use elixirs to sneak in and kind of set up the strat. So we'll pop an elixir. Make sure you do it before opening the door. If you do it after the door, it's too late. It'll be a waste. So just going to run over here. And you can't have a pellet and elixir on at the same time, so we do have to kind of wait a little bit. Get our fire paper ready. And get our pellet ready. So we're going to do a backstab visceral, hoping he doesn't jump back. We want to get it like a double backstab visceral, which is good RNG. If not, don't worry about it. You have time to recover. So we'll see what he gives us. Get our cocktails ready. So he gave us the backstab, which is great. After here, he kind of transitions. I'm just going to go ahead and spam a punji. He didn't even do his transition. He just did his 5 combo. But normally he'll like step back and kind of like growl a little bit. And you can just run behind him and backstab. But it was like a little 5-hit combo. So pretty simple. That's layer 1. Layer 2, we're going to grab the lamp, but we're going to head backwards. So we're going to grab this and head back. We want to get a Ritual Blood 4 down this bonus room. It's pretty simple. It's just sitting on a bridge. I don't think there's much else to really do. You can elixir here if you really need to, but or throw a punji. You should be safe. They will follow you. There will be a guy on the ground up here. He already passed him. And a ladder here on the left, immediate left. Up to you how you want to run that, but it is fairly safe. If they get close to the ladder, though, I guess that can be the scary part. So we'll grab this Ritual Blood 4 here. There's 2 of them. And mark out. So this one is all about timing. You want to run the whole way. To stay sprinting because you're going to get to a room with maiden and spiders. And what I've tested is it's pretty consistent. Where other rooms may not be, it's pretty consistent. I get there before she even summons the spiders and I can kill her. So we're just going to drop down to the right, open this door. And we're going to go left. There's going to be some beasts. We're going to throw a punji here. We're going to go up 2 sets of stairs. 1, 2, I guess 3. Go in and go left. Regain stamina here. We're going to go right. And then left again. And if we did it in time, she should not be summoning yet. Boom. Perfect. I saved an elixir. Normally I actually elixir for that, but just did it live. You can elixir to be safe, but I guess, I don't know. I would elixir maybe if you have them to spare. But wait for these guys to come all the way to the right. It's going to feel scary. You're just going to walk. Not too fast, but you're just going to walk. That guy in the corner on the left, you don't want him to get aggroed. Just going to get lever and mark out. So just stay moving on that one, and you should always get the get to the maiden's room without the spiders being there yet. Otherwise, that room will be chaos. Boss upcoming is Bloodstarved Beast, so I don't buff. You could buff. I just save resources, but you know, it's typical Bloodstarved Beast fight. I will probably do Viscerals because it's going to do more damage. But yeah, nothing really to talk about here, so let's get through this fight. Talk through the transition, but that's okay. Just avoid being hit. Okay. Great fight. Great RNG. I think I was close enough. Oh, nice. Visceral getting eaten. In the wall, perfect. I mean, this is the worst RNG you could possibly get right here. Just stay away from the stairs. This is gonna be longer than the guide. Wonderful RNG. Anyways. That's layer 2. Layer 3, we're gonna go back to the dream because there's a the first room you go into is maidens and spiders, the double maiden room, and we just want to reset the clock. We're also just gonna replenish some consumables, but we're gonna just go back, kind of reset the whole area, and then we're just gonna take off straight and go into the next room. You kind of see how I approach that. So just kind of regroup here. Now that we have more insight, we can, you know, buy some more stuff if we wanted to. That. And so we'll get cocktails ready. So we're going to cocktail the beast here, and then we're going to run in with Bone Marrow Ash and try to blast the maiden. Maybe dodge a spider or two, and then kill this first maiden as quick as possible, and then kind of run around the room for a bit. Just going to get him out of the way. We're going to run straight across. She's going to be on your left. Just going to pop up Bone Marrow Ash here. That spider will die. So now we want to wait for 3 spiders, because the maiden can only summon 3 at a time. So there's two coming down this side. So we kind of just draw them around. Just be careful. They are fast. I see the last one coming down the right side stairs. And there we go. There's the spider room. Another one of those rooms is kind of maybe play around with it, figure out what works best for you, but that is pretty consistent how that I do it. So come out that door, go left, come to this door. We're gonna pop our elixir. Hug the left wall. There's some items we want. The Ritual Blood 5. Some bolt paper in here. This guy, because we're not going to mark out, we are going to go ahead and kill. Make sure you set up appropriately, because the backstab sometimes just doesn't work. Grab the lever. So not marking out, we're just going to grab the items in here. Mainly just grab that Ritual Blood 5 on that left wall. Just some bolt papers in here. So go back out the door, go right. Back to the spider room, hanging out the right here. And we're going to drop down. We can, we love bullets. So I am going to grab the bullets. Then come out here and go to the right, where the boss gate is. And we're going to go through the side door. There's a dog right behind this doorway. So just be ready to roll back immediately. We want that attack. We're just going to parry him. Yes, he is stuck. He can get out, though. So play it how you want. Oh, nice. Eaten visceral. But that long charge attack is what we want. And there's going to be a spider up here around this right corner, so don't go rushing around, because depending on how long it takes you to kill the dog, he's already patrolling. So he's way down there. Perfect. For me, on this, I just use my gun. Just keep shooting him. He falls over. Alright. And so we're going to punji this upcoming room and then drop down below. Go off to the right here. Just stay by this wall. There's an enemy over here. He's going to look. He's going to turn his body all the way to you. And then he'll eventually de-aggro. So, it's another one of those silver beasts guarding the chest in here. So just get some ash ready. And see, I mean, I parried him. He was just close the distance. Just shoot. Usually you'll get a parry. You want this item, as well as there's blooming cold blood flowers. There's 2 chests of those. One right there. And one right here. And now we can mark out. I'll do my best to go over this fight. This is Abhorrent Beasts. I'll punch this guy again. And just kind of keep running, because, you know, as you know, the spiders are in that room again, and they can be summoned. So this is the 4-1 method. 4 headshots and a body shot. Is the setup. Luckily for this fight, there is a large room, large arena to kind of give yourself some space. Next time you fight this guy is not great. All right. You will probably have to learn how to kind of dodge his attacks. So this is the headshot move. So we want to make sure that is one. A little charge. I make sure I want to do all my headshots first, because sometimes you can miss the headshot and hit his body. Then you kind of mess up the script a bit. That's 2. Sometimes it just... I mean, I think it doesn't work sometimes because I think I'm hitting headshots and I'm not, but hopefully. That was 3. Four. Alright, now we want a body shot. Usually when he charges, I can get the body shot. There we go. Alright, so now we're ready. We're going to buff. Use the pellet. And we're going to... That's a good one. We're just do it. L1. Charge R2. L1. So we broke the head on the charge R2. I've already put the Ash in. I'm going to do it R1, L1, and back off. Again, he can transition late. And here, you can kind of use Bone Marrow Ash. Just kind of stay out of the way. He can jump across. But that strat did go according to plan. Play it however risky or safe you want to play it. But that was pretty much the setup. 4 headshots, 1 body shot, and then we buff. We dash in and do an L1. That sets him up for transition. Charge R2 the head. It breaks the head. Do an L1, take the visceral. And then I did an R1, L1 coming out of it. And then waited for him to transition and shot him with the Ash. And then kind of ran around the arena, got some opening to put more Ash on and shoot him, and he's dead. And so from here, we'll see if we have enough Ritual Blood 4s. And then, if not, we can continue on in this video of how to farm for that. But we're going to replenish everything we need. It's like having 10. It's weird, even though I probably don't even need 10. Probably getting close to not needing 10. For Defiled, I have 5 elixirs, 2 pungies. This is perfect. That's all we need. Okay. So Defiled, we can just come down here and remove the Chalice. So we do have enough Ritual Blood 4s. I did explain how to farm them in the Lower Thumerian Layer 2 portion of this guide, so you can refer back to that section for farming. But we do have enough Ritual Blood 4s. We just need some Arcane Haze. So just go over here, Arcane Haze. Let's get like 70. We'll need some more later. And with that, you are at Defiled Chalice.